started.
Well, he's earned. I wanted to go. I did. I still want to go, but it's just your pride.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block.
You should look bad. You want to be acting like that.
Can they catch him? They won't.
Okay then. Well,
I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board.
No, that shit on you. Because you be acting stupid. Get on my phone. I don't even want to talk. Get on my phone. You still ain't learned. You need to learn how to talk to folks. Learn how to talk to people. I don't call you no attitude. Don't call me one. Motherfucking phone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Miners offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they...
Gets away from one, finds room. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
And the Miners send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Razorbacks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Jackson will throw. Snagged out of the air. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
The Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Jackson gonna throw it. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He stopped, not much on the... But a whole lot in getting the football. The Miners backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. He'll do it himself. Looking for more room. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. After that huge play. They'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Give to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the Miners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. Buying some time. He'll try to do it himself. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
It don't even matter, baby. It don't matter. It's okay.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Fires it incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Jackson gonna throw it. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Good timing on the quick out. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Using his legs, it's Barnes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Miners want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on second down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Quick completion on the out. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
He'll start this drive firing. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down, get the conversion, move the sticks.
And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease, it's Barnes. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's DeMarco. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Miners will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Jackson gonna throw it. Got the quick pass. And he'll... bounds after a very productive play.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
This time on target. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Jackson will throw. It's complete on the right side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Got a man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's flat. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Razorbacks have moved it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Anthony. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Anthony. And he'll step into the end zone. Touch! Arkansas!
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And here's the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Got it behind the line. It's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Quickly complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And the Miners line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. One more snap coming before halftime. Jackson gonna throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Here's the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
That's caught. It's Anderson. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Jackson will throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes a grab deep. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Razorbacks love to do it on the ground, but that gives you some opportunities for big plays up top.
No doubt. It makes me commit more to the ground game.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Got it set up on the outside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 22, on 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Anthony. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
We got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for a first down.
Let's go. And the Razorbacks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. Jackson will throw. Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And listen, the play call, he didn't get anywhere. The fullback got no yards, but I do like the offense's willingness to throw him the football. Make everybody a target, right? Find everybody on the field. He's usually blocking.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Campbell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Miners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over, and give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Anthony. He'll pitch it. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short. Down.
Playing the option man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to get it in. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UTEP. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's not afraid to go deep. Snatches it on the right. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line as they come out of their own territory with a vengeance. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun to give, looking for room. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
The handoff, keep working on that clock.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Fires to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of...
Touchdown, Arkansas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Jackson will throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And it's just been kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Look at that toughness just running through everybody. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
On the direct snap, it's Anthony. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Jackson gonna throw it. And the Razorbacks get enough for the first down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to...
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off play action on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Rush is on him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. And the Miners will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Under fire. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After this, it'll be a wrap. Jackson will throw. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.